Hello, hello. This is live stream number 150. All right, give me just a second. I gotta grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I got to mostly relax, which was nice. Okay, dollar index is still technically in an uptrend on the daily chart, but on pretty much all the other charts is looking a little choppy. So I probably will not be trading the dollar pairs today, most likely. Okay, we got a big movement on the yen pairs, mainly because the yen index looks to potentially be going up. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. Okay. The CAD yen and the franc yen both look like pretty good shorts. And the EJ, potentially the GJ. EGBP. Technically still an uptrend on the daily chart. RNZD. Technically still an uptrend. It's not very good though. And in the majors, I'll check these out, but yeah, with the dollar looking the way that it is, I probably won't trade any of the majors today. Oh, I did finally quit vaping, by the way. Very proud. I tossed my last vape I had last night. Went to the gym and did my little run. Threw it in the dumpster right after. I was actually fine today. I was a little aggro though. Anybody that knows, if you quit nicotine, you get like super aggressive. the next day. Yeah, I was ready to I was ready to do some Mortal Kombat out there in them streets today, but I was able to hold it together and have these little zen couch things, which are pretty cool. Kana Sharma, how's it going? Looks like we do kind of have a slightly tough day ahead of us here. No real like good heavy trends outside of a couple of the yens. So the EJ is in a downtrend, along with the CAD yen and the franc yen. So that's the only like actual trends I see. Everything else is a reversal. So this might potentially reverse, but it's still in an uptrend on the daily. Same thing here. It might potentially reverse or just continue. But the daily trend is up. So I really don't want to go long on such a like worn out trend. This has been going up forever. Since the 9th. And it's now the 29th. So I mean, it's been going up for like 20 days. So I'll probably leave that one alone. Yeah, I feel great, by the way. I can breathe easily. Man. Let's check this news too. Let's see what we got going on over here. That's the problem with those vapes, is they don't seem like they're doing anything. Until I would go on my runs at the gym, I could feel my lungs were like on fire. I was like, okay, this is not a very good feeling. I don't think it's supposed to feel like that. Oh, let's see, am I still on? I'm going to the Wi-Fi. Okay, hopefully I'm still here. Okay, looks like it's good. I actually have fiber optic internet here. It's fine. Every once in a while I have to switch from the 2.5 gigahertz to the 5 gigahertz. That's the only like issue I ever have with it. It's very fast. Okay, so Monday, October 30th. We have the euro. Decently heavy news on the euro at 1 a.m. Medium at 2. Medium GBP at 2:30. I wouldn't worry about that. That's at 2:45 p.m. anyway. Okay, so there's no news on the New York session today. It's very not common. So nothing too serious. This is kind of something I'll have to look out for, but it really shouldn't do much of anything. So really no news today. I don't think I'm trading the majors, like I said. Potentially the EGBP if it comes down, if it continues coming down hard like it is. And then probably the trades I'll take will be here, CAD yen or the franc yen. Let's see, franc is on its way down, looks like. Yeah, that should work out actually. Franc yen should be fine. Do have to wait until the open, so I still have 20 minutes, but that should be a good trade once the session opens, or this one. Or even this one. If the EGBP continues down, I could take a short here too. So yeah, there's the session. I'm able to map these out pretty well now. Before the session even starts, I already know what I'm gonna do. Let me grab this. Hold on. All right. So I got these little, I don't know if you can see these. Let's see. These little Zen nicotine pouches. So it's like almost like those chewing tobaccos, which I could not get into because it was just way too strong. These are actually strong too. I should have got the like 3 milligram version. So I quit the vape altogether. It was just like really making my lungs hurt. It was making my throat hurt and everything like that. I did a little bit of research on it. It does actually, you can get like long-term diseases from it and have all types of like lung issues and things like that. So I decided I really, for health reasons, had to just let it go. So I've quit real cigarettes and vape, whatever you call them, vape devices. And yeah, so far so good. Like I said, the nicotine withdrawal it will make you like, I don't know what it was. I really wanted to like, I'm not even gonna say all that, but it makes you super aggressive. So watch out for that. If you're also a person looking to quit vaping, you probably should. It's definitely not good for you. I think it is maybe slightly better than real cigarettes, but I don't think it's that much better. I think it's probably just as bad over time. Yeah, actually all the yens are looking tradable. This one has to get to this level here, but you can probably go short here too. Let's actually see the bigger charts. See, the daily chart doesn't look that great though. It's still technically in an uptrend. Certainly like on its way to moving into a downtrend. See, this is much better. This has a couple tops already put in, big giant moves down even on the daily. So to go short would be much better here. The odd and the NZD are not looking as good. Well, yeah, no, these look good too. Actually, yeah, all the yens look good. And that's what I always like to see with the yens anyway, is for them to all be going in the same direction. That is how you trade the yens. Since all the pairs, the yen is on the backside of all the yen pairs that I trade, so they're all gonna go in the same direction when it's an actual good trade, which makes it really easy. So yeah, I would say the Frank yen, CAD yen, and the EJ are the best. And unfortunately, I don't see any other trades outside of that right now. But you never know. By like 12:40, as usual, there's usually something else that pops up. And I have switched over to only trading trending pairs now. That is the only trades I take now. They just have the highest rate of success. So it's definitely the way to go. If it's not a trend, just don't even bother trading it. You can trade ranging pairs and consolidation periods and things like that. It's just way more difficult, and you'll lose a lot more when you really don't even need to do that. So yeah, even if I only do get one trade today, tomorrow we'll be back to movement, most likely. That's usually how it goes. One slow day, one heavy day, another slow day, another heavy day, another slow day. That's typically what'll happen throughout the week. Whew. All right, so this computer is super hot. I'm gonna take this hoodie off and take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be right back. We still got 14 minutes before the open. Okay. It's way better. It is starting to get cold though outside. It's dropping down to like the 60s. It might even be less than that. Oh yeah, I forgot to use the bathroom. Give me a second. Okay, I still got about 8 minutes before the open. The trades I'm looking at are still looking good. Frankian down, Cadian down, EJ down, EGBP potentially. That's about it. Can't do anything with the AUD and ZD. It's still too heavy of an uptrend, but not strong enough of an uptrend for me to actually take a long trade. Same over here. Frank. It's currently coming down, but this is a pretty strong uptrend. If anything, in this type of situation, I'll wait for it to pull back, maybe down to here somewhere. So if it does come all the way down there and it gives me like a continuation pattern, I'll potentially take a long trade at that point, but it would have to pull back a lot for me to do that, and I'd have to see a really good confirmation too. Yeah, the yens are looking really good. This is probably the best out of the bunch. Frank yen. Still got about 5 minutes. Oh, and it is official now. I will be trading the New York session starting next week. So next Monday morning should be the first day. I'll be back on the New York session. I haven't traded the New York session in like 2 years, so I'm definitely gonna have to get back used to it. It is the better session out of the 4. It's better than the London, because you have the London and the New York session going at the same time. Only bad thing about the New York session is it gets a bunch of news all the time. So it can be kind of difficult to trade through at times, just depending on what kind of news is happening. You got the NFPs going. You got the all those CPI. I think that's what they're called. So I haven't traded in New York in so long, I forgot what they're called, but you get a bunch of heavy news on the dollar especially, so it can be a little difficult. But news can be a good thing too, especially if it reverses an existing trend way down. You can then go long and get almost a guaranteed 3R out of it, which is really nice. Oh, and by the way, anybody who wants to get TradingView at a discounted rate, they are going to have Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales coming up in about 3 weeks. So you do have to pay for the entire year, but you save like half. So normally it's 25 or 60 a month. You'd pay like 12 or 30 instead. So you just pay for the whole year up front with that Black Friday discount. It comes out to be much more reasonable. Paying 60 a month just to have charts is a little much, really. That's what I've been paying this whole time, because I missed the sale last year. But this year I'm like, okay, I remember November is when they have those good sales. Go ahead and jump on it. Alrighty. Got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. See what ends up happening here. Yeah, the chance of this going up much further is pretty low. It's not the best one though. I still think the CAD yen and the franc yen are better. But either one should be fine, really. So if everything goes right, and make a nice $1,000. That's what it's looking like. We're risking $200 on this trial challenge here. So should be able to get a pretty easy 5R. That's what I'm hoping for. I forgot to send some emails. I'm gonna have to send those in a minute. Okay, 15 seconds. I want to see what happens here on the EGBP, and I also want to see what happens on these yen pairs. They should just continue down. All right, here's the open. Okay, looks good. Do want to give it about 5 minutes. I'm going to send these emails really quick. Okay, just have to send one more email really quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to send those emails earlier. Okay. Like I said, dollar pairs are a little unstable today. Not really looking to trade those. This is pretty much the only one. Like I said, it has to come all the way down here somewhere and then put in a good trend continuation pattern, and then I might get into it. But other than that, I'm not really looking to trade the dollar pairs today. The odd NZD should be still going up, but it's at this heavy level here, so I don't really want to take that either. If anything, I could go for like a 1 1/3. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead and put this on here too. Sometimes I'm scared to commit to the odd and ZD trades. I've missed so many good ones because of it. So now I just go ahead and get into them. Yeah, really the only bad thing about this pair is that the spread is so big. Alrighty. Okay, looking good so far. So not much of a reward here. It's only gonna be, I think it's 270. Let's see. 268. $268 if I win the trade. So it's not super great or anything, but there are some situations where you just go ahead and take the almost guaranteed trade. Why not? The EGBP should continue down, but it's not a very good move. I wouldn't actually get into that one. Okay. We are getting a pullback here. Hopefully it doesn't stop me out. All right. So far it's looking pretty good. Yeah, maybe should have went with the sell stop here on the Frankie end. Hopefully it's fine. If not, so say I lose this one and win the other, I'll only be up like $70. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If I get both of them, it'll be $670. It's a pretty big difference. I'm also back in the gym 5 days a week again. I was getting a little lazy there for a minute. I was going like twice a week. I was like, that's good enough. I sat down one day, was like, you know what? This is not gonna cut it. So I'm back in there. Max out schedule, I call it. 3 lifting days, 2 running days. Eating like a champ again. It all goes together. You gotta be healthy, mentally healthy, disciplined, all that good stuff. Okay, so this trade should be fine. I probably could even go for 2. I'm not gonna do that, but I probably could. This one is looking much better now. Thank goodness. Okay, so it is looking like I might just get the 670 instead of the 70. So as long as I win this auto ZD trade, I'll be fine with a much smaller profit, but at least a profit. Because it looks like I might have been too early on this one. Yeah, probably. So I have to wait for it to pull back down. It's all good. It happens. See, as long as I get one of the two, it's all good. Okay, so I did lose this one. Apparently I was too early. So I'll look for another potential entry, maybe within like the next 20 minutes. Hopefully. Also looking for a long move here on the U Frank. I would definitely not get into it yet. Wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna stick with this trade for now. You know, the usual around 1240, when I should probably get into something else somewhere in there between 1240 and 1. Tried to buy some peaches at the store earlier. They were all kind of raggedy looking, so I just got some donuts instead. Not nearly as healthy. They are good though. Visible ID, you said hello. Do you trade many pairs? Just the ones you see here. So the majors, U-Franc, EGBP, AUD, and the yens, and that's about it. So not too many. I think it's 15 altogether, but I mean, I say this all the time. The yens are the same. The majors are the same. So it's really like 5 if you break it all the way down. So yeah, technically I trade like 5 pairs, not 15. Oh man. So I got stopped out by like 1 pip. Hold on. Yeah. You just really hate to see that kind of thing happen, but it happens. So the first trade I took here got stopped out by 1 or 2 pips. Then of course it continues down right after. It's all good. It does happen. You just have to go with the flow and not get too mad. Basically, I lost the trade for no reason. That's why it's always good to wait until the open, and then it's good to wait even a little bit after the open. And use the stop order if you want to be like super safe. So I could have technically avoided that loss, but it's all good. Live and learn. So if they do both go through, it'll be the 600. Wait, hold on. Sorry, 870 that I was supposed to make in the first place, but it'll now be 670 because I lost the first trade for no reason. Right, so looking a lot better now. Right, and this is the best thing about trading heavy trends, is it almost always goes in the direction that it's already going. So it's definitely the easiest way to trade. You still won't win every single trade, but your win rate should be pretty high, at least above 50%. Took me years to figure that out. It wasn't even all that complicated, really. I was being a little stubborn. So it's got quite a bit to go, though. It's still got about 40 pips to go. So it might take maybe an hour to actually go through. Hopefully it only takes an hour. It could actually take longer than that. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I thought I was gonna pull back a little bit more. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with that yet. Okay, let me give this like another 5 minutes. I might get into a trade here too. I'm not sure where all that movement came from. The news is not until 1. So it's got a big move for no reason. Okay, so I went with the buy stop there. So it should eventually go up past it. Only went for 1 1/3 on that one too, just to be on the safe side. Oh my goodness. All right, so if I get stopped out on this one, then that'll be my last attempt on the Frankian. It was definitely a good trade, so I can't be mad if it fails. All right, I'm gonna make some tea really quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, hopefully this Franken ends up going through. That was a pretty heavy pullback though. Okay. Wow, I almost took this one too. Kind of wish I would have. This buy stop here still hasn't triggered. So worst case scenario, it looks like I would end up with a $140 profit. Is not fantastic, but still a profit. So I'm not mad at it either. Best case scenario would be more like 800 something. Okay, it looks like the yen came back down. Okay. So hopefully this is fine here. It should be. Okay. All right, now I'm convinced it should be fine. Got a little scared for a second there. This one should still be fine. It might take a while, but should be fine. And again, this is only 1 1/3 reward here. And this one is 3. So this one's way more important. Okay, and it looks like my buy stop is about to go through too. Still hasn't triggered yet. Okay, so my buy stop order did trigger. This trade is live now. Everything is looking pretty good. All right, now we do have this news coming up in about 5 minutes. It's mainly the euro, and I'm not in any euro related pairs right now, so it really shouldn't affect anything that I have going on. But it should affect this pretty heavily. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Probably goes up, if anything. Okay, got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds before this news hits. I'm curious to see what it's gonna do. It's not too heavy though. It's just one red. Yeah, it'll most likely push the EGBP up, I think. It's just not in a very predictable place, but that's probably what will happen. That would make the most sense. And my trade should be almost unaffected, I think. Got about a minute before that happens. Okay, got about 10 seconds. Let's see. Should go up here, and then, like I said, my stuff should be fine. I had 3 trades. Oh, oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that was way more stuff than I thought was gonna happen. In a good way. All right, so this is looking much better. Okay, that was fantastic. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All 3 trades are looking good. Very nice, very nice. was my stop loss here? I might go for 2. 20. Nah. I don't want to get greedy. It looks like I should have took the GJ instead. Yeah, hopefully all 3 of these go through. Would be awesome. That'd be a pretty good win rate for the day too. Pentelis Zarakis says, hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Good to see you. Okay. Looking good. Very tempted to go for 2 here. I'm not going to. But I think it would work. I'll take the 1 1/3. It's all good. Still $270 almost. $268 to be exact. Okay, this one's getting a lot closer here. Auden ZD. I'll be right back. Okay. So it looks like my odd NZD trade is fine. Still got a little bit to go though. Hopefully I don't end up losing these other two though. Yeah, if I can at least get 2 out of the 3, that would be fine. Is that Mr. Tiger? Says hola, ¿cómo estás, my brother? How are you? Man, you speak Chinese, you speak Spanish, you speak English. We got our own Rosetta Stone Duolingo over here. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Oh, you're definitely not on time. This stream started at 11:30. It's about to end, if anything. 11:30. But I'm actually going to be trading the New York session starting next Monday. So it's going to be a whole new schedule. You said my schedule is so messed up recently. Yeah, tell me about it. Mine too. But it's going to be back to a semi-normal schedule starting next week. Yeah, so starting Monday, New York session will be in effect. You say you're a full-time trader now? Nope, not yet. Almost there. Yeah, we're getting there. So you say you sleep at 7, 8 a.m. in the morning and wake up at 9 p.m. Yeah, that's kind of how it was when I used to bartend. Very similar to that. Okay, I see these other trades. This one should be fine. I think 100% of the time. This one, just barely hanging on by a thread. Okay. You said, do you think AI will replace traders field in the future? I'm getting worried. The robo traders are good, but they're still not better than like a really good human trader. So you can definitely like make your money on the side with the AIs and the EAs. But yeah, really good person is still gonna outdo any robot. I mean, they've been running AIs and EAs for years now. It's not, yeah, it's not new, really. Still can't compete with a good human. A very skilled human trader will always beat the AIs. Hector, how's it going? You said, don't you worry, the good AIs won't be published by the big companies. Yeah, I mean, there's good EAs now and good AIs already. So, I mean, you could make one pretty easily. Like a 3-stage zone recovery, that works pretty much all the time. Yeah, trading with AIs or EAs, it still gets drawdown. Yeah, still drawdown just like any other system. There's no 100% win rate system. What's that one I was looking at? There's a couple good ones out already. So like the Forex Gump is good. GPS Robot, I think it's called. That one's good. There's like 5 good ones already. But yeah, you're only looking at like maybe, I think it's like 10-15% a month, which is not bad. Well, yeah, if you're a good trader, you'll make way more than that. All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna make my way out of here. So I still have this Frankian trade. Looks really good on the hourly chart, but I'm not sure. Looks like it's gonna get stopped out actually. Yeah, the 4-hour and the daily wasn't looking as good. So that was a risk that I took. The U franc, like I said, the dollar is not really in a very good place right now. So possibly it goes through. This one is the only one that I should have really taken. This is like the guaranteed trade. So that might take another, I don't know, 20 minutes to go through. Yeah, it looks like I did lose that yen trade, unfortunately. And it's not a good long right now either. Hector, you said it's not easy for me, at least. I was listening to a dude on YouTube who loves to trade and program. He is a mathematician. Well, he was doing this for 10 years. He told me that it makes -4 to 15% per year. Okay. Yeah, you can get some better ones than that. Actually, let me pull them up really quick in case people don't know. So, oops, this one here is really good. I know someone personally that uses this one. So you can see their profit here. So you can go into more, you can do your research and figure out whether or not you want to try to use it. So there's that one, and there's what was the other one? And this one here, this is another good one. It has proven results over a couple of years. So if you wanted to try them out, those are two good ones right there. But yeah, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time as usual. Hope you all have a good day tomorrow. Later.